Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Yeah. I think I got taller. Okay. Well, let's do some singing, shall we?
Yeah.
We're going to sing Come and Go With Me. And we're super lucky today to have guest musicians. Chris Lute on guitar and vocals, and my husband Steve Nye on guitar. And then later for our offering, we're going to have Jeff Bear singing and playing on his guitar for us. So we're lucky to have all these guest musicians. So please give them your love when you get a chance. Okay. That's additional accompaniment.
Wabi sabi. Oh.
Well, that's part of the fun. That's our informal quality for today. Goodness. Yeah, right.
Come and go with me to the land. Come and well, we know it'll keep time. Perfect time. Oh, that's hysterical.
Sorry, he can't find his keys, so we're working at it. Okay. Well,
I'm so glad it's not me.
I have an idea to try and stop it. Maybe if I walking stop starting.
okay, that sounds like a great idea.
Unplug the electrical system.
Yeah. We just, instead of ringing the bell.
There you go. There we go. Okay.
And if anybody wants to move this canopy more over here so that we have shade closer to us, we're welcome to do that. Yeah, that might be a good idea.
It's taped in. I can't move it.
Oh, is it really?
That's great, so it won't blow away.
Okay.
Lift it up and then.
All right. Well, we'll leave it where it's at. Okay. Let's do some singing, shall we?
Yeah.
Come and go with me. Okay. All right. Our guitar players are going to start us out here. Y'all feel like standing? Let's do. No? If you feel like standing. Only if you feel like standing, stand. Y'all look so comfortable.
Go with me to that land. Come and go with me to that land. Come and go with me to that land where I'm bound. Come and go with me to that land. Come and go with me to that land. Come and go with me to that land where I'm bound.
There'll be freedom in this land.
There'll be freedom in that land. There'll be freedom in that land. There'll be freedom in that land where I'm bound. There'll be freedom in that land. There'll be freedom in that land. There'll be freedom in that land where I'm bound. There'll There'll be justice in that land. There'll be justice in that land. There'll be justice in that land where I'm bound. There'll be justice in that land. There'll be justice in that land. There'll be justice in that land where I'm bound.
They'll be singing.
There'll be singing in that land. There'll be singing in that land. There'll be singing in that land where I'm bound. There'll be singing in that land. There'll be singing in that land. There'll be singing in that land where I'm bound.
Woohoo! And how about a quick version of Love Will Guide Us? Yeah. That's the way it's supposed to go.
Love will guide us.
Jesus
Guide us. Hope inside us. Lead the way on the road from free to giving. Love will guide us through the hard night. If you cannot sing like angels, if you speak before thousands, you can give from deep within you. You can change the world with your love. Love will guide us. Jesus guide us. Hope inside us. We'll lead the way on the road from free to giving. Love will guide us through the heart.
If you cannot sing like angels, if you cannot sing like angels,
If you cannot speak before thousands, you can give from deep within you. You can change the world with your love.
woohoo! Thank you. Clapping is great. Perfectly fine out here for this service. Clap away. Real good. Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Welcome to the Namakwa Unitarian Universalist Congregation Annex. Always a little, there's a lot going on here today. But thanks for being here. I'm Kathy Hartman. I live here. I'm your worship associate today. This is the Come As You Are congregation, and this is the perfect place to come as you are. Special welcome to anybody who's here. I know we have a couple of visitors. If you want to get more information, there's probably someone wandering around who can give it to you. Here at Namakwa UU, we foster a beloved community that celebrates diversity, strives for peace and justice, acts mindfully for the good of the planet, and inspires spiritual growth through a free and loving search for truth and meaning. We honor the ground we walk upon and acknowledge this land as the traditional and ancestral homeland of the Arapaho, Cheyenne, Ute nations and peoples. We recognize and honor the indigenous peoples as original stewards of this land and vow to reconcile the deep wounds that still shape our world today. Sometimes I just imagine a bunch of teepees here. Wouldn't that be nice? I have a number of announcements, so get comfortable. And, move chairs around, make sure you're in the shade, do whatever you need to get comfortable. So nothing is in a place that it stays for more than half a day. Let's see. On Monday, July 14th, tomorrow, from 4 to 5:30 in Parker Hall, we have the president of the Unitarian Universalist Service Committee, Reverend Mary Catherine Mourn, is going to be in Loveland, and we have the opportunity to meet her and hear what the what the service committee is doing. They work all over the world and in disasters, in places where people are in need. And so it's a great opportunity to find out what the larger organization is up to in a social justice fashion. So if you can be there, you don't have to RSVP, just stop by. Dana is setting up some weekly hour-long conversations to explore the topic of hope. Anyone need any hope?
Yeah.
There's a hope portal as part of a podcast on being with Krista Tippett. So this will be every Tuesday. You can come either at 11:30 a.m. or 6:30 p.m. And it will also be on Zoom. And if you miss one, it doesn't matter. You can jump in at any time. Next Sunday, we have Worship Associate Doug Stewart, who's going to facilitate congregations' voices on how their vocations inform their lives. I think some of you have been asked to speak. I don't know if he has everyone he needs, but if you're interested, you probably can get on the stage. This year is our 25th anniversary of Namakwa Unitarian Universalist Congregation. We're putting together a celebration in fall. So next Sunday, if you'd like to get involved or brainstorm ideas, please join us after the service. And we're looking for photos. Pete Buckmeyer is the person to get those to. Political policy discussion group on Friday the 18th at 6 p.m. And we're getting some work done in the sanctuary. So we'll have a service on August 3rd, but then that whole week they'll be working on the sanctuary, and it is unclear exactly what the 10th will look like, but show up at church and we'll find somewhere to do that service, I'm sure. Potluck afterwards. Sometimes we have great conversations. Sometimes we just eat. We have Zoom. Hopefully that's working. How's that going, Tam? Okay. We got a lot of people to thank for today. Thanks so much to everybody who came and set up yesterday. Karen Dornsife was here on whatever day, Thursday. Just lots of people helping with the yard and getting things set up. And then our musicians, Steve Nye and Chris Lute and Jeff Bear. Pete and Jennifer and Michelle doing refreshments today. And whoever I forgot, thanks to all of you. Oh, thanks for the tall people who put up the prayer flags. And I think we're going to do a chalice lighting. So for our blessing of the animals, we have this reading called Blessed Are All Living Things by Maureen Killeron. For the blessing of animal companions, we give thanks. For the beautiful ones whose fur is silky and whose tails are long, whose feathers are brilliant, or whose voices are splendid, we give thanks. For the frantic ones, you know the frantic ones, the runts and the hungry who run for a food bowl or a pat as though it is life's last possible gift, we give thanks. For the obnoxious ones, the heads that butt against us as we're trying to sleep, the bodies that refuse to learn discretion as they make digestive gifts, we give thanks. For those who bark and purr and growl and meow, for all who squeak or squawk or snarl or hiss, we give thanks. For the animals unknown to us, those whose niche in life's web is fragile, whose lives are insecure, for all who care for them and wish them well, we give thanks. Blessed are the animals. Blessed are the creatures who live with us and need our care. Blessed are the mammals and the reptiles and the birds who teach us we are not alone. Blessed are all the living things from whom we learn to love. We light this chalice in honor of the animal realm, furred and hooved, two-legged, four-legged, many-legged, fanged and clawed, gentle and fierce, wild and tame. May we remember that all animals are our relatives, worthy of our care and respect, and we love our animals. We light the chalice for our animals. which I moved over here. I can get it to work again.
Would you please join us in saying our congregational affirmation? Love is the spirit of this congregation, and service its call. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another.
And it's a song that a song that we tried to find songs about animals, and so we have to do Lion Sleeps Tonight, do we not? Join us in singing Lion Sleeps Tonight. And if you want to just do, so all of these parts can happen at the same time. And if you like the Wimboe part, you can just stay on that part. It works. Here we start with that. A Wimboe, 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 a Wimboe. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, a lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, a lion sleeps tonight. Oh, hey, near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. Hey, hey, hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hey, hey. How about one more time? Thank you.
So do we have some kiddos? I know I saw some earlier, and we've got a story. Come on up. This story, I don't think it has any redeeming value, no message. Think Jurassic Park. The name of the story is Dogzilla. Anybody remember that story? It was written way before you were born. Do you?
Solo Lego sets.
Well, this dog might be something to aspire to. It was summertime in the city of Mouseopolis, and mice from all corners of the community had come together to compete in the first annual barbecue cook-off. As the cook-off got underway, smoke from the hot grills lifted the irresistible scent of barbecue sauce over the rooftops of the city. A gentle wind carried the mouth-watering smell into the distance, right over the top of the ancient crater. Do, do, do. Before long, a strange and mysterious sound was heard. Sniff, 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 sniff. All at once, the volcano began to tremble. And suddenly, up from the very depths of the earth came the most terrifying creature ever known to mousekind, the dreadful Dogzilla. Afraid yet? Anyway, immediately soldiers were sent out to stop the mighty beast. The heroic troops were led by their brave commanding officer, the Big Cheese. All right, you old flea bag, squeaked the Big Cheese. Get those paws in the air. You're coming with us. Without warning, the monstrous mutt breathed her horrible breath onto the mice. Pretty death, screamed the soldiers. Run for your lives. Hey, come back here, shouted the Big Cheese to his troops. What are you, men or mice? We're mice, they squeaked. Said the Big Cheese. You're right. Wait for me. The colossal canine followed the soldiers back to Mouseopolis, licking up all of the food in her path. Afterward, Dogzilla wandered through the city, doing those things that come naturally to dogs. Dogzilla chased cars right off the freeway. Dogzilla chewed furniture in the furniture store as well. And Dogzilla dug up bones at the Museum of Natural History. Meanwhile, the Big Cheese had organized an emergency meeting with one of the city's great scientific minds, Professor Scarlett O'Hare. Gentlemen, said Professor O'Hare, this monster comes from prehistoric times. It is perhaps millions of years old. Maybe we could teach it to do something positive for the community, suggested the Big Cheese. Probably a Unitarian. I am afraid not, said Professor O'Hare. You simply can't teach an old dog new tricks. If we're going to defeat this dog, we've got to think like a dog. We've got to find something that all dogs are afraid of, something that will scare this beast away from Mouseopolis forever. I've got an idea, squeaked the Big Cheese. Within minutes, the mice had assembled at the center of town. Right, Dogzilla, shouted the Big Cheese. No more Mr. Mice Guy. It's bath time. Suddenly, a blast of warm, sudsy water hit Dogzilla with tremendous force. The panicked pooch let out a burst of hot, fiery breath, and the chase was on. The Big Cheese tried to catch up to the hot dog with all the relish he could muster. I told you, no redeeming value. Dogzilla hightailed it out of town and back into the mouth of the ancient volcano. Well, I'll be doggone, squeaked the Big Cheese. It worked. With the horrifying memory of the bubble bath etched in her mind forever, Dogzilla never again returned to Mouseopolis. Within a year, Mouseopolis had rebuilt itself, just in time for the second annual barbecue cook-off. The mice of Mouseopolis fired up their grills, confident that they would never see or hear from Dogzilla again. However, there was something they never counted on. Puppies. There's the kitty.
I like cat. What's the cat's name? I want cat too. My monster's up to the bed.
Thank you so much.
And if you guys want to stay up here, you're perfectly fine. And you guys sit wherever you want. And right here, it's fun having you close. So feel free to stay up here. But now we're going to take our morning offering. And each week that we take our morning offering, we give away a part of our plate to a nonprofit to support that nonprofit and to live our values in the world. And so today, our donations are supporting the landing at the Matthews House, which was established to provide a safe space for system-involved youth, offering the resources and support needed to break free from cycles of poverty and abuse and move towards independence. Talk about a great goal, yes? That sounds pretty amazing. Can you hear? Okay. Lenny, I'm seeing you have a hard time hearing. Do you want me to? Oh, okay. Just checking on you over there. Okay. So today our donations, so they go on to say that unfortunately, youth under 18 cannot access adult shelters. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Yeah. And today, over 1,800 youth and young adults in northern Colorado are homeless. How's that for a statistic? 1,800, over 1,800. Please support the great work of The Landing to make a difference for our Loveland youth who need shelter. Please give generously. Thank you. And we get to hear Jeff Bear do The Horse with No Name.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and wasps and things. There was land and hills and rain. First thing I met was a fly with a buzz and a sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry. The air was full of sand. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. La 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 la. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed. And the story it told was a river that flowed, making sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. La 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 la. After 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rain. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under the city lies a heart made of brown, but the humans will give no love. You see, I came through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. La 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 la.
So my friends, I have for us an interspecies meditation by Gary Kowalski, but I adapted it a little bit. So look into the eyes of an animal, if you can, if there's one nearby, or use your imagination. It might be a dog or a cat, or one of the creatures present here. Do we have anything other than a dog or a cat today? Okay. A dragon. We have a dragon. Oh, I should have known. Oh, and we have trucks that are pets. Yes. Very good. So look in their eyes. Let's look in their eyes. And in those eyes, you see reflect this being that is never to be duplicated. And it's an expression of the universe. So pay attention to what you see. The years of living present within those eyes, and the vitality that shines through their color and their transparency. And as you look into this being's eyes, pay attention also to what you cannot see, the inwardness, the selfhood, the I that is as singular as its outward expression. What you are looking upon is a living spirit. Greet and respect it and appreciate it for what it is. Ask yourself, what does it feel like to be this creature? And what does the world look like through this creature's eyes? This is a creature who is alive and has desires just like you. It walks the ground and breathes the same air, and it feels pain and enjoys its senses. The dazzling warmth of the sun and the cooling shade of the forests, the refreshing taste of pure water, just as you do. And in this, we are all kin. In that kinship, all life exists. And through that kinship, we can find wholeness. Out of that kinship, we can draw wisdom and understanding for the healing of our common home. Wouldn't it be amazing if the healing for our planet came from our pets? There is something sacred about the bond that grows between ourselves and our pets. They are clearly different than we are, and yet at times we feel so connected. Oh goodness, sweetie, you better stay. Yeah. Yep, it's okay. Thank you, George. Just stay back away from it, okay? They are clearly different than we are, and yet at times we feel so connected to our pets that they might even feel like an extension of ourselves. Anybody ever feel that with your pet? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They are certainly very important members of the family, and so it hurts deeply when our animals inevitably get sick or injured and eventually die. So often the pain of such a loss is sharp and deep because this was a loved one that you cared for every day and played with and snuggled with every day. And in some ways, the animals of our lives are closer to us than most people because they are always there sharing in this deep companionship of love, devotion, and care. So I invite you now to come forward and to speak the name of a pet that you are remembering. And we don't have candles today, but we'll remember, as each person says a name, let us respond with, we hold you in our hearts. And I apologize, but this microphone cable is not long enough to bring it around. Okay. I can come this far. Whoa, no, I can't. My mistake. Okay, so if anybody wants to come up, I'm going to start by naming my cats. Come on up. Tiki and Moonlight. So I miss them very much. They've been gone for a while, but I still miss them. Thank you.
I miss Coco, Sunny, and Tanya. They're dogs.
Dogs. Oh,
Yes. Two of them were chocolate labs and one was a beagle mix.
Oh, we hold you in our arms. Just be careful of the cables.
I miss Daphne and Rascal. They were two cats that I had a few years ago, and I still miss them today.
What's your mom's rights?
I miss Xena and Zulu. Xena was a German short hair pointer and Zulu was a Rottweiler who was an immigrant from Guatemala.
Oh, we hold you in our hearts.
I miss Poochie Pie, a poodle, Cleopatra, Pocahontas, and Isabella, pugs, Juan, a Chihuahua, Tennessee, a Scotty. I miss you all.
Snowball, our cat, she was how old now? She was a cute cat.
She was 21 years old.
Yeah.
Wow, she was 21.
Wow. That's a lot of
We
love.
hold you in our hearts. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, of course. Of course you can.
I miss Patty. He was our cat. We had him when I was really young. I miss a dog. Forgot his name. Loki. Look, not Loki. Koji. He got sick. We don't know really what happened. He was just laying in the rocks and they had to put him down. I also miss my older brother's fish. Swim Shady, Sushi, Gordy. I think its name is Gordy. He lost like 6 fish. I don't know. Lost the 6 fish in the filter.
I'm sorry.
They did it themselves.
We hold them in our hearts.
We have a pet that isn't dead.
We're gonna name those in just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. And we hold you and all of them in our hearts. And everyone in your family. Zoom. Let's
Steve and Karen
Steve and Karen
are honoring Harmony and Skippy, our long beloved cats.
are honoring Harmony and Skippy, our long beloved cats.
And me, the dude.
And we hold them in our hearts. Okay, thanks. Thank you. He's our new techie. That's great. And Tam, would you tell us yours again?
The dude.
The dude was a
Duke.
dog. Duke?
Dude.
Dude.
D-O-O-T.
Dude.
Because you know dude when you touch
Dude.
fingers.
Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Was this a dog or a cat? Or
Cat.
A cat.
15
Duke
years.
the cat, 15 years old.
She came to Colorado with us.
Oh, we hold her in our hearts. Oh, good. Thank you. You got a couple?
So I miss Kitty 1 and Kitty 2. I needed Nathan to name animals. I wasn't ever very good at it. And Sammy and Pancho, also cats, and our dog Chelsea.
Oh, we hold you in.
It was more frozen.
You have another pet?
No. I named them. I want to play.
Well, oh,
I don't want a pet.
is this a pet that is no longer here?
Yeah. Dead.
Okay. Let's let George have a turn.
This is Josie's vlogs. There was so much. I forgot their names.
I know that.
Okay.
They were your frogs, yes.
My first pet frog we got when I wanted a chameleon. His name was Shard. He was a green tree frog. Then my parents got two. Yeah, it was two. And their names were Froggy and Frogsy.
Froggy and Frogsy.
And one last one. Her name was Izzy.
We hold you both in our hearts. Thanks for letting us know.
One that she named Flo. I think she named that was.
Any others? Come on now.
So, what I miss the most is definitely my kid Rafiki. I went on a trip to a music festival, and he got out of my house by the people that were let out of the house by the people who were watching him, and got picked up by the Humane Society and adopted out before I was even back in town. Yeah, it was devastating. And then yeah, I had a bunch of dogs too. I had Riley and Bruno, and then they had puppies, and there were 7 puppies. And since then, they have all passed. So by various places they ended up. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you.
Hi, I'd like to remember Trouble and Mischief, who are both cats. You might get a theme there with the names. And then Rascal and Button, my 2 poodles, and our little mutt Murphy.
We hold you in our heart. Thank you.
I miss Canyon. She was my very first dog as an adult. She was my heart and soul, and I miss the dogs that came after her. They were Nikki, and then Oliver and Tia, who came as brother and sister. They were a little bit monsters. They had been college kids had them for 5 years. And I swear that they were affected by secondhand smoke. But they were wonderful dogs.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We hold you in our hearts.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'd like to remember Monty. He was my adopted pixie bob that I got in Seattle, and he flew all the way back from Seattle in a cat carrier with an open top, and every kid in the airport on both sides were just going nuts over this cat sitting up there. He weighed a ton, but he always wanted to sit on your lap. So I really miss him.
You're in our hearts. Anyone else? Well,
we have a dog that isn't dead, but we just don't.
we're gonna talk about dogs that are not dead in just a moment. So, I invite us now to just take a moment, maybe close our eyes as I share this meditation. Spirit of life and love, the great mystery, those combined circumstances creating and perpetuating all life. We give thanks for our beloved furry friends, those who are a part of our lives now and those who have come and gone before. And not just our furry friends, but our frogs and our fish and every other animal that is a pet. So the passing of our furry, feathery, and scaly friends leave great holes in our hearts. May we be comforted in remembering the love that we shared with each other. Amen, and blessed be. And in celebration of our pets, how about Three Little Birds by Bob Marley?
Oh.
And yeah, the lyrics are in your lyric sheet, so please feel free to sing along.
Don't worry. It's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Baby, gonna be alright. Was up this morning, smiled with the rising sun. Three little birds, so by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause everything's gonna be singing. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Thank you.
Well, before we get to meet all the pets that are here today, I'd like to make mention of those who couldn't be here today, or in some cases chose not to be here. There are the beloved pet mice, rats, and hamsters who are just now probably going to bed. Can't be bothered to come out in the daytime, even to be blessed. We bless them anyway. There are the errant pets, mostly one-time pets, the snakes, frogs, toads, lizards, tarantulas, and other creeping, crawling, jumping critters that make their way into our homes when we parents thought that maybe a dog or a cat was too much. And then we had to find them when the lizard went under the sofa and the snake escaped somewhere. We bless them wherever they are. Let's not forget the guinea pigs hailing from all over the world. There are the Abyssinians, the Peruvians, the English, the Himalayans, and the hairless skinny pigs. We bless them, as do those who bless them before their dinner. We bless the chickens, horses, llamas, alpacas, pigs, cows, sheep, goats. The list is long, and their friendships with humans are the stuff of legends. I'll never forget my connection to Porky and Petunia. Though it ended when they got fat and juicy and Dad said, "Time to go to the butcher." We gasped. We bless them and thank them for their service. Let's not forget the birds, the parakeets, the falcons, the crows, the parrots. They could be flying somewhere, but they keep us company instead. My friend had a 20-something gray parrot, maybe he was gay, that sang 76 trombones, led the big parade every time someone came in the door. And now the felines. I'm sure you wanted your cats to be blessed and to be present today. You might have thought that wouldn't be the best idea. Or they let you know, just go alone. They probably said, "You can't bless me anyway. I'm not really a pet. Go and get your own blessing." When I told our cats that there would be dogs here, they indicated that the only thing they have in common with dogs is that both of them will eat your remains if you die and there's no food in the house. Some, would like to take on a dog or two. You thought better. Persnickety, creative, seemingly double-jointed, cuddly, cranky, amusing. Those of us who are cat people love everything they do and can go on endlessly. And would you like to see my photos? They're amazing animals who have such high esteem, not for their owners, but for themselves. We who feed and clean and love and do everything for them at a moment's notice. So to all the cats who couldn't be here today, we hope they deign to accept our humble blessings. May it be so.
What about the chicken? I fed chickens. I think it's the chicken. No, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, yep, okay. You got the chickens in there. So for the blessing of the animals, for those of you who brought a pet with you today, we'll have you come forward one at a time. Well, you and your pet, if you would like. And like Kathy was saying, some of us, you do not want me to bring my cat, first of all. She would probably run away. I don't know. So not a good idea for some of our pets to bring. So you can just, if you have a photo of them, or you just come and mention their name and tell us if they're what kind of animal they are, and we will say a blessing for each one. Is it?
I brought a
well, we don't want that.
jug of ice water for blessing the cat.
Thank you.
Okay.
If anything else is killing you, let us know right away.
Thank you, Tim. Right there in the shade. I think in the shade. I don't want it to get too hot. I don't want it to get too hot. Yeah, there we go. In the shade. Okay, good solution, Tam. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for saying something.
If we just the cat carrier, we can play Catzilla.
Oh, okay. Okay, so on we go. Okay, so as we were, if you have an animal, go ahead and bring it up, or a photo, or if you just want to tell us about your animal. And I'm sorry that we can't, our cable is not long enough to bring the microphone around and we would get feedback, so that doesn't work. For those of you on Zoom, please post your name, your pet's name in the chat, and our Zoom host will tell us about them so we can bless them too. And in your order of service, you will see that it has a little phrase for you to say with us to bless everyone. And that is, from our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow. So from our hearts and our minds
Into our
hands, may blessings flow. Okay, so you can help us do that, each one. Who would like to go first? Oh, Nathan. All right, great.
This is Lainey,
Tell us about Lainey. How old is Lainey?
3.
And he has a sister?
He has a sister named Billie Eilish. He has a sister named Billie Eilish.
Okay, Billie Eilish. Very good.
Anything with doing his
Okay.
sister.
From our hearts and minds.
Wait, I have a little something to say just before that. Okay, Lainey and Billy, may you live long, happy, and blessed lives. May there be food in your belly and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may your blessings flow. Okay, awesome. Okay. Others? Do you want to tell us about yours?
We have pets who couldn't come.
Okay.
Flapjack Banana or Effie,
Okay.
Daredevil, and Marshmallow. They are chickens.
Okay.
Our 4 now frogs. They were eaten. 4 frogs. A snake,
Okay.
a glowing catfish,
Okay.
an axolotl, a dog, a cat. They're really bad with social interactions. Like 30 ladybugs. Yeah.
Shall we
Um
bless them? Yeah. Happens. So we're gonna, George, I apologize for interrupting you, but we're gonna bless them now. Is that okay? Yeah. Are we ready to do that? So for all of your amazing, wonderful animals, may you live a long, happy, and blessed life. May there be food in your belly and a warm place to sleep. George, come on up. And may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow.
So I'm gonna talk about one of our dogs we had to.
Okay, well, we just blessed them all, and now we need to let some other people come up so we can bless them. Is that okay? So maybe during our potluck, you can talk to some folks and tell them about them. Okay, is that okay? Awesome, thank you. Good. I agree.
Before I introduce Grace, I'd just like to thank Kathy for sharing her what's backyard.
Yes.
This incredible tree, which is part of our natural environment.
Come use the microphone because people on Zoom won't hear anything you're saying. Yeah,
And,
there we go.
this is Grace. She's an 8.5-year-old golden retriever that thinks she's a 1.5 old. And that's about how she'll be until you wonder what happened to her,
Yeah.
because that's just the way they are. They love people, and she's our 5th golden. If the first golden had worked out, our sons would never have been born. So they're thankful as well today for our love for goldens. But this is Grace.
Oh, thank you. So Grace, may you live a long, may you live a long, happy, and blessed life, and may there be food in your belly and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your days, which I'm sure they already do. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Oh, okay.
I might think you met your man.
You know. Really? This is French fry. She's a 7-month-old rescue. Yeah. And I'm a cat person with a puppy. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, so French fry. May you live a long, happy, and blessed life. Yes. And may there be food in your belly and a warm place to sleep. And may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds into our hands, blessings flow. The cutest dog, yeah. All right. Other cute dogs. We have other amazing dogs. Come on over. You go ahead. And nobody on Zoom can hear if we don't use the microphone. So go ahead and sit there. Remy, huh?
Yes, this is Remy. She's my 5th rescue. I didn't think I was going to have another dog after I lost Oliver, but I happened to see her on the streets in Fort Collins with her foster mom, and I just fell in love with her. So she was 6 months old, and now she's 2 years old, and she's the first herding type breed I've had. But she's a wonderful little dog. And I love her.
Remy, may you live a long, happy, and blessed life. May there be food in your belly and a warm place to sleep. And may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds, into our hands, may blessings flow.
Thank you.
Okay, nice to meet you, Remy.
This is Bailey, also known as the squirrel hunter. That's her goal in life. And we got her in the middle of COVID. We had lost a dog, and I always have German short hair pointers or wire hair pointers, and they had none. They had this dog, and so we took her because we couldn't be without a dog. And so I was afraid she was so crazy. I was afraid she was a Dalmatian. So I did have her tested, and she's 45% German short hair pointer, 45% Australian Shepherd, and 10% of everything else. But she's not Dalmatian.
And Bailey. Right?
Yes.
Bailey, may you live a long, happy, and blessed life. And may there be food in your belly and a warm place to sleep. And may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bailey. You're so cute. So cute.
I have always been a crazy animal person. And I think the wildest thing we ever did was move from California with 3 dogs, 3 cats, and then the 2 horses came later. We had to rent 2 adjoining rooms to stuff everybody in there with the kids and animals. And so now we are down to 2 horses and a dog and a cat. So those are the ones I'd love a blessing for. The kitty is Nala, and the dog is Tally, and the horses are Serena and Molly.
Well, Talia,
Tally,
Tally,
the dog.
Nala, Tally, Nala,
Serena,
and
Molly.
And Molly. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. May you all live long and happy lives and a blessed life. And may there be food in your bellies and a warm place to sleep and lots of hay. And may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow. Thank you. Isn't it a cool notion that every time you pet an animal, you're blessing them? Yeah. May blessings flow. Come on up, Judy.
Sit.
Come up here.
Okay. Oh, you're not gonna sit. Okay. This is Maggie May. She was in a shelter in Oklahoma and was scheduled for euthanasia. And a Colorado shelter brought her up here just before her due date.
And we adopted her just before Christmas. We think she's about 2 years old. We don't know for sure. We thought she was a terrier mix when we got her. We had her tested and she's a mix of like 17 different breeds. So she's an all-American mutt, but she's like 20% border collie. And so she's a lot higher energy than we anticipated. She loves to chew things like shoes and pajamas, and she likes to dig up my garden.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
She had a lot of health problems right after we got her. It took several months and lots of vet visits, but she's fully recovered now and healthy and doing great.
Great.
Maggie May.
Maggie May. Okay. So cute, Maggie girl. May you live a long, happy and blessed life. And thank you for rescuing her so that she can. May there be food in your belly and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your day. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow.
Just like,
Come on up, Cass. Well, right now I don't have a dog, but I dog sit for Briggs. And I've been staying with him for 8 years, and I consider myself to be a dog aunt, I guess you might say. He's a Labradoodle, and I just love Briggs. He is at the top of my list for my clients, and he makes me so happy. And I'm going to be staying with him for another week really soon. And yeah, it's just adorable. Oh, he is so cute. Yeah. So I hope. His name is Briggs. Briggs. Yeah. Okay. Well, Briggs, may you live a long, happy, and blessed life. May there be food in your belly and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow. Yeah, thank you.
Blessings to you then.
Okay, here. Mama. Oh.
You got your cherries.
These are Dulcinea
Oh, I'm sorry.
and Dulcie, and then her son Drizzle. Her son
Dulcinea.
We've always had 2 dogs in the family at a time, and I was counting until I think we've had about 20.
Wow.
So too many dogs to remember.
Okay. So Dulcinea
Dulcinea
and
or
Drizzle.
Drizzle.
Okay, that's so cute.
So dignified.
Okay, yeah. So Dulcinea and Drizzle, may you live long, happy, and blessed lives. May there be food in your bellies and a warm place to sleep. And may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds into our hands. May blessings flow. Thank you.
And 2 of my pets that I want to shout out right now are my 2 cats, Shadow and Mocha. Shadow's our newest kitten. I got her last year. My mom surprised me after one of my plays with her, and I'm so proud of her. And I have my other cat, Mocha. He's one of those cats that wobbles. So that he wobbles sometimes when he stands, and he's really clumsy, and he's my sweet little boy, and I love him.
Oh. Well, may Mocha and Shadow, yeah. May Mocha and Shadow live long and happy and blessed lives. May there be food in their bellies and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill their days. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow. Thank you. Oh, you got pictures.
We're down to 1 dog and 2 cats. This is a picture of Jaco. I can pass that around. Jaco's 14. He's a pound pup. My sister insists that we go to the pound and ask for the psychiatric ward. And so Jaco is a very nervous pup. And so he didn't get to join us today. He's 14, but his health is hanging in there. So he's doing good. I'm a cat person. In addition to being, I like dogs too. And so in January, we found a bonded pair from Houston. And so they were carted up to us. And so this is Cosmo and Mioti, and they're about a year and a half old. And Cosmo is an independent soul and does what he wants to do. So he said he's going to be an indoor-outdoor cat, which I didn't really want, but oh well, that's the way it is.
Cosmos
And
and
Mioti
and then
Jaco.
Jaco. Okay. Cosmos, Mioti, and Jaco. May you live long and happy lives. I'm sure they are. May there be food in your bellies and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds into our hands, may blessings flow. Thank you, Jennifer. And who's this beautiful? Aw.
So this is Silly Tilly, and she'll be 5 this year. And 4 months ago, I had to stop sleeping in bed because of my knee. And so Tilly and I have been sleeping in our love seat for 4 months, and we have gotten to be so close, much to the chagrin of my wife. But it was very lonely out there, you know, just being by myself. And Tilly is with me every night. And oh my gosh, we have gotten to be so close. And we have an 8-year-old golden, and her name is Lucy. But Tilly is just the sweetest little thing. So we're very happy to have her, and she's kept me really good companionship during my trauma.
Oh. Silly Tilly and Lucy.
Lucy.
Yeah. May you live long and happy and blessed lives. May there be food in your bellies and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your day. From our hearts and our minds and in our hands. May blessings flow. Awesome. Oh, very good. Such cute. Anyone else? Others? Okay. Come on up, Andrew.
Jaco. I know Jaco.
Got 2 pets. Alice is nervous, so she was gonna come share our cat, but she's not coming up here anymore. But I have, this is a
Jaco.
so this is our crested gecko pumpkin with a cockroach riding on top of his head. And our cat, I don't have any pictures of her, but her name's Bala.
Bala. And what's the name of your gecko?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Oh, that's okay. So for Pumpkin and Bala. Okay. May you live long and happy and blessed lives. May there be food in your bellies and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your days.
From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow.
Very good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a blessing for our kitty cat. We had a hard time naming her. At first it was Queenie, and then Sophie, and then I think we finally settled on Bella, but sometimes maybe Stella. So actually, her name is Queen Sophia Bella Stella of the Lute Nye realm. But we just call her Bella or Kitty Kitty. But I have a hard time saying that may there be food in your belly, because she thinks that she needs to be able to eat all the time. So sometimes may there be food in your belly, only at the right times and not too much. So we'll give her a quick blessing. Bella, may you live a long, happy, and blessed life. May there be food in your belly at just the right times and a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow. Anyone else? Okay, how about for all of the animals that have been a part of anyone's life that's here, and all the animals on the entire planet, which would include each of us, I have to say. Some of us might feel like pets at times. Well, we're loved. Okay. May you live a long, happy, and blessed life. May there be food in your bellies, a warm place to sleep, and may love and joy fill your days. From our hearts and our minds and into our hands, may blessings flow. Around and around our beloved earth, from all beings, from our hearts and our minds and into our hands, blessings flow. And have any of you ever had an animal lean on you?
Yes.
Have you ever leaned on an animal? Yeah, let's sing Lean on Me, shall we? We depend on our animals and they depend on us. And if you're starting to get in the sun and you want to move, please do. You can take your chair with you or whatever. Yeah. She snuck in on you. In our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. The only when you're not strong, then I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I think you need to borrow. Oh, no one can miss those of your name that you won't let show. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load. If you just call me, call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me if you need a friend. Call me. Woo! You dearest companions in our lives, dogs, cats, hamsters, goldfish, chickens, frogs. What are we missing?
Fish.
Fish. Oh,
Geckos.
geckos, thank you.
Just do a shout out.
Yep. You are You who are with us today and you who will always be present in our memories.
You have enriched our lives every day and in countless ways, endured our shortcomings with calm acceptance, taught us something of our humanity, taught us how to love.
We will forever hold you in our hearts with love and gratitude. Even the butterflies that just bless us when they fly by. May it be so. Amen. And for the food in our bellies, for us too, let's have a potluck, shall we? Thanks for being here, everyone.
Thank you.